Right guys, I'm back. Should I be saying that? I've not been gone that long. I've been gone just a little under a week. I think 5 or 6 days was the last time I posted. Let me give you a little recap on why things have been so slow. I've been living life in the fast lane at 1,000 miles per hour. My week has felt like a month. You know, that often happens when, you go somewhere or you're doing so much shit throughout the day that you think, how many days has it been? And you look at the calendar and you think, it's only been 3 days, it's only been 4 days, I've done so many things, traveled time zones, one city to the other, this taxi there, got on this train, just crazy shit went down. So the reason why I'm making this video actually, not just to give you guys an idea of how bad or shit my week has been, but something that you guys can take from it, because as shit and as bad as my week was, and I came this close to crumbling. Yes, this close to crumbling. I didn't. I held it together. Breathe in, breathe out, let it out. That was what I did. All week, shit after shit after shit. Now, I'm not going to go through every single bit of it, but in a nutshell. In fact, no, do you know what? I'm going to talk about a couple of things. Let's start with the journey getting to... okay, let me just backtrack a little bit for those people who don't know. I'm now in Thailand. I'm now in Pattaya. And I traveled from the UK in Sheffield, I was in Bangkok, and now I've come to Pattaya. So, when I was leaving home, and the reason why I didn't want to do the London flight, which is direct to to Bangkok, and the reason why I did the flight, which is Manchester to Dubai, and then Dubai, 1 hour, literally 1 hour layover from Dubai to Bangkok. And the reason was, I hate London. Just traveling to London takes 4 hours. Then you got to get the train, then you got to get to the station, then from the station you got to get to the airport, then it's a headache. And then the worst bit about it is on the way back. I mean, I don't really book returns, but this time I did. But usually, I'll just book wherever, so I might fly out from London and get back to Manchester, but this time it was a return ticket. Imagine you've done the whole leg of Bangkok to Heathrow, you're at Heathrow, all you want to do is go home. You just want to go home, have a shower and get to bed. And you got another 4-hour drive. So that's one of the reasons why I thought, you know what, I'll drop off in Dubai. It's only 1 hour, not the end of the world. I'll get myself something from Dubai airport, some chocolate mainly, that's what I kind of eat. Maybe Shake Shack, even though it's a shit burger. Something like that, and I'll be on my merry way to Bangkok. Boarded the plane on time. Everything was on time, no stress. But for some reason, we were sat on the plane for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. I was thinking, holy shit. So if the plane flies the speed it was supposed to fly, we get there an hour late. Well, I've got another plane to catch. Not just me, maybe a few people have got another plane to catch. And we ain't going to have long to get to the gate. So I don't know how this shit's going to work. Now, let me tell you exactly what I did. People were panicking around me. I knew it was happening because some people were like myself traveling further to Bangkok. Not just Dubai. There was a lot of Dubai people as well, the Balmain, Paris, I'm going to Dubai kind of people there as well. But with the Louis Vuitton suitcases. I never understood that. Why would you travel with Louis Vuitton? Anyway, point is, I was on the plane, and as the plane set off, I looked at the watch and I thought we are bang on 1 hour late. So let's say we were supposed to set off at 9. The plane was in the air by 10. I'm thinking, that's an hour late. Now, if we don't make up the time in the air, what's going to happen is I'm going to land and I'm going to miss the flight. I'm going to miss it. This is it. Just what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to miss the flight. But I also knew there was nothing I could do in that situation. I can't panic. I can't get frustrated. I can't shout. I can't scream. I can't get agitated. I can't get angry in that situation because I'm on a plane. No one's going to turn it around. The pilot's not going to go, oh, Fadi, you've got a plane to catch to Bangkok. Let me just speed this journey up. No, it ain't going to happen. And I was thinking about making this video whilst I was sat on the plane. I thought, I'm going to tell people about this situation because many of you guys lose it. Many of you guys want to know the information that's irrelevant. Because let me explain how that conversation would have gone. Hello, Mr. Steward. Yes. Sir, I have a flight from Dubai to Bangkok, and we are already an hour late. Now, Mr. Steward ain't the pilot, G. And even if it was the pilot, what the hell do you think he's going to say to you? No worries, no problem, mate. We're going to hurry up and make sure you don't miss your connecting flight. No, he's going to be like, look, it is what it is. We'll see what happens as we get closer. We'll be able to radio in and see if they can hold that flight or see if we can get you on the next available flight. That's all they would say to you. So you just got to think logically and think, hang on a minute, we still have an 8-hour journey, or 7 hours, however long it was to Dubai. Nothing I can do right now. I'll figure this shit out as I'm about to land. I was at the back of the plane. So then, as we're about to land, called over the steward, I said, I know many people have probably asked you. He said, yeah, there's a few. You know what I'm about to say. Now, I know we've managed to make some time in the air, but not all of it. But I have half an hour to get to that gate. And he says, it's okay. What we're going to do is there's a flight leaving in 2 hours. We're going to get people on that flight. So don't worry. Go to the Emirates desk. You'll be able to get on the next flight. I said, what about the luggage? He said, the luggage will already arrive in Dubai. They'll hold it. They keep it to the side. You guys know how it works. Connecting flights. That's what they do. I went, okay. I said, we got half an hour though. He goes, yeah, I got half an hour to get to the gate. What if that plane is going to be late? This is what I'm thinking in my head. I'm thinking, oh, maybe that plane might be late. They might board that plane a little bit. Thai people, sometimes a little bit slow getting things. They've always carrying loads of bags. There's a lot of hustle bustle. It's like the Asians just do that shit, bro. You go to Pakistan, Asians just got 1,000 bags. Everyone's rumbling around. Everyone's doing some hustle bustle. So I thought, okay, I've got half an hour to get to this gate. Everybody else is chilled. Okay, we're gonna miss the flight. It's okay. It is what it is. Customs. We're gonna go through security. There's too much stress. I thought, let me give myself a fighting chance. So I got to the back of the plane and I was slowly, as I got my bag and the plane stopped, I got my bag and I just slowly started making my way forward. And I said, excuse me, sir, have you got a connecting flight? And people were like, yeah, I'm going to Delhi. How long is it? Oh, in 2 hours. Yeah, I'm going to Australia. How long is the wait? Oh, an hour and a half. Okay, cool. Can I just go? Because I've got a flight in 20 minutes. No problem. No one gave me no aggro. No one gave me no stick because there's a way of speaking to people, especially when you're coming up from behind. They've been on a plane journey just like you for 10 hours. 9 hours, whatever it was. They're frustrated as well. They're tired as well. They're lethargic as well. It's nighttime that we flew in Manchester, so everyone assuming is at the end of the day. Who slept on the plane? It's very uncomfortable. So there's a way and a manner to speak to people. Can I just get past you over here? No problem. And I've got a bag as well. I've got a rucksack. Made my way right to the front. And by the time I got to the front, which took me a good 15 minutes to get right to the front of the plane, the door opened. I got off the plane and I legged it. And yes, I got there. I did get there. And I probably got there with, let's say, 5 minutes to spare. Any later, if I'd walked it, I would have missed it. Simple as. There was probably a few people who were supposed to board that plane who missed that plane, because when I was on the plane, it was fairly empty. Definitely a few people who missed it, but they would have probably gone on the next available flight, which was 2 hours later, or they would have had to stay in the hotel. Now, I didn't want to do that, bro. I know where I'm going. I ain't got to mess about. I just want to get to Bangkok. Anyway, long story short, I kept cool. I kept calm because I knew what to do at that time. And if I then miss that flight as well, it's okay. No danger, bro. I go to the desk and then I figure it out from there. Every single move you make, you have to make in the right order. You can't think ahead. The plane set off from Manchester. Oh, it's an hour late. Do you think it's going to land an hour later? No, you don't know that information yet. So just sit tight, relax, and wait for your time. Don't rush. That's what you've got to do in life. Now, I'm going to fast track the rest of the journey because this is getting kind of long, this video. I can't even see the time. It's really far away. Right, look, I'm just going to fast track the next bit. Got to Bangkok. It was okay. Nothing really crazy happened there. Yeah, a few, journeys and I went this road. Oh shit, it took 20-hour detour. I've got to go this way. It's crazy traffic. Every time you get on the back of a bike, you think you're going to die. Everyone's trying to crash into you. Things are coming from above. Things are coming from that way. It's a hectic city. I don't think I could live there. Anyway, slowly made my way over to Pattaya. And as we were on the road to Pattaya, which normally takes an hour 10 from Bangkok, took 3 hours because there was an accident. And it's not like the UK. When there's an accident, there's a bit of a pile-up. It takes a little bit of time to clear the debris. It's just the way it is. So I don't really know the law how it works, but it took a little bit of time. For 2 hours, we were stuck behind trucks. That's just the way it is. Got to Pattaya, where I am now. And this is what happened. Very strange. Never happened to me before, but there's a first for everything. So here's how it works. When you book an apartment online, these Airbnb guys, when you book an apartment, you often get the key in the mailbox. So someone will text you and say, hey, Fadi, this is the mailbox number, go and collect the key. And you get a message. Okay, no worries. This is the key. Very standard procedure, nothing out of the ordinary. You go to the mailbox is open, you collect the key. And in this case, it was a fob. Very strange, okay, but mainly nowadays, it's 2024, a lot of doors don't have keys, they just have fobs. No problem. Or in Thailand, they do a lot of pin code, or they normally leave you a pin. Okay, no worries, the guy's not left anything, just a fob. Got upstairs, 10th floor, with my suitcase and everything, 30 degrees heat, red hot, traveling for God knows how long, in the 3-hour traffic, from Bangkok, got to Pattaya, went up the 10th floor, obviously in a lift. And I'm trying to figure the door out. Can't open it. I says, you know what, there's a code on this door, it's got to be a code. Rang the dude up, and I said, yo, and he was a Russian guy. I said, yo, G, you didn't give me the code for the door. There's a code on the door. There's a code on the door. Yes, I know. I went, okay, well then, what's the code? I sent you the code. I went, bro, you didn't send me the code. Just send me the code. And he went, but I've already sent you the code. I said, bro, okay, let's just play that. Let's say you sent me the code. How hard would it be for you to just say these words? 10, 04, hash. So 1004 hash. I'm going to get to that why in a minute. Just say the word, bro. And I'm doing it right now. My mistake. Let's just say you sent me the code and I misread it, which I didn't. Let's just say you did. Just say 1004 hash. Done. The conversation on. I sent you the code. Let me check in my messages that I sent you the code. I'm thinking, are you for real, dude? I said, are you being serious? He puts the phone down on me. I'm like, what the f***? Shit, I shouldn't have swore there. I'm like, are you for real? What the f*** are you playing at? I'm going to edit this out. This guy's insane. I said, anyway, literally 5 seconds later, I get the text with the code 1004. I'm on the 10th floor. The room number is 1004. So that's how they normally do it in hotels or these service departments. With a hash on the end of it. Opened the door, got inside. Looked at the room, it wasn't the one listed, but it's okay, that can happen as well. No harm done. It is what it is. These things happen. I rang the dude back up and I said, yo, tell me how to change the lock from the inside, because there's always a way to change the lock so then I can use my code. He went, no, I just changed that code this morning. I'm not going to let you change the code. I went, bro, you did not change the code this morning because the code is what it says on the door with a hash on the end of it. Now, I understand if the code was completely something. If the code was like 0876 or something like that. If it was 4001, I would have said no. But you get what I'm trying to say. The guy's trying to convince me that he's changed the code this morning and nobody else knows the code apart from him. I went, well, you know the code. That's it. That means that's safety breach right there, bro. I said, if you don't give me the code for this door, I ain't gonna stay here, G. Simple as. So he got his knickers in a twist. He goes, why are you being aggressive? And I wasn't being aggressive. You being aggressive, you want to fight me? And I said, bro, listen. And I'm not being cocky when I say this. He was a very skinny guy and he couldn't do nothing to me. There wouldn't be a fight. And I said, bro, do you really think there would be a fight between you and me? And then he sits down, crosses his legs, very, very angry. So what do we do now? I said, bro, listen, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to cancel the booking. And you're going to get a notification to say the person's canceled the booking. Do you want to give them a refund? And you have every right to say no, because that's normally how Airbnb works. But in this instance, you're going to say, yes, give the guy the full refund. That's what's going to happen right now. And he went, sat there and thought about it for a bit, very frustrated. I said, so I'm going to do this right now. You're going to change the code, yes or no? He went, no. I said, okay, no problem, bro. I said, okay, return the money, cancel the booking. He got the email notification. I waited, sat there while he pressed okay. Full return, I got a full return of my money. And now I'm stranded in the middle of Pattaya. Okay, and it's not the end of the world, but it's time consuming. That's what it was. It was time consuming. So, again, I was going to say long story short, but it's not. I'm just dragging it out. I'm just telling you the whole story. It is what it is. If you like to listen to it, you like to listen to it. If you don't, you don't. Who gives a shit? It is what it is, okay? This is my first video back after 5 or 6 days, so just listen to the story. Went to a hotel. Oh, yeah, perfect. Everything's nice. The price is good. Sweet. Went upstairs to the room. No Wi-Fi. Now, as you guys know, I'm a YouTuber, bro. I do this for a living now, full time. This is what I do. So I went, nah, man, there's got to be some sort of, we just need it. He's like, no, we can't do it, it's what it is. We haven't just got the server, this, whatever. I said, oh, fuck, okay, here's what it is, no worries. I'm only going to stay one night. He says, okay. So I got up this morning, went around looking for everywhere. We're full, these guys are full, I just couldn't find a place. And then I stumbled upon this place, and I'll probably show you, but it's really big. Like, I think it's more than 100 square meters. It's pretty big. It's a massive, massive apartment. I've never seen one this big in Thailand. Anyway, not for this price anyway. But it was a shithole. Like, this had been taken over by somebody, and they were just renovating it as I came. And I said, look, G, you renovate this, get it quickly up and running by tonight, and I'm going to take this off you for the next 2 months. They was like, okay, we can do that. They didn't give it till 10 p.m., but I'm here. It's not the best casting couch. It is what it is. It will have to do for now. It's got double, triple, quadruple balcony. I've got 2 bathrooms, 2 showers, 2 shitters, everything. So I'm happy with the apartment. But look, what a whirlwind of a week, let's just say, not a day, a week. And it is what it is. Sometimes you just have to stay calm under pressure. You just have to go with the flow, knowing that times are shit, knowing you're not earning money, knowing you're behind on calls, knowing you're behind on work, knowing you're behind on clients, all this shit. I just launched the dojo as well, literally last week. And all this week I was supposed to do promo for the dojo, which I've been building up for the past year. I was like, okay, this is it. I'm going to Thailand. I'm going to promo for the dojo. I'm going to get all the content ready, get everything set. And guess what I did? Dick, I didn't do any of it. You guys know that. But I'm here right now. The link is going to be in the description right at the top. The dojo is my new online platform. And whilst it's kind of empty and it's not too full, I will be doing my full coaching. Yes, you heard that right. Full coaching. No holds barred. Nothing else. None of that. I can only go this far because you've only paid this much. No, this is the full lot for £99 a month. Yes, you heard that, guys. £99 a month. You can cancel at any time. Click the link in the description at the top. Join the dojo. Head over to school.com. That's where the hosting website. It's a great tool. Community. We've got programs. We've got calls. We've got leaderboards. We've got gamification of it. It's unbelievable. And I'm just getting started. There's loads more to come as well. So anyway, guys, this was my hopefully entertaining and wasn't too boring story about why you guys shouldn't lose your cool in anything in life. Because eventually, no matter how bad it gets, it will all work itself out. And sometimes, just as a parting message, I'm going to say this. Sometimes you can make matters worse by stressing. You know that? You guys must have heard that. It's called anxiety. That's what it's called, anxiety. The stuff that hasn't even happened. It's in the future. The thing that you're thinking and feared about hasn't even happened. There was people on the plane, when's the next flight? What's the next boarding time? Bro, it doesn't matter, G. You cannot do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it right there. The guy was like, no, I'm not changing this code. He was being stubborn. Why? I have no idea. Had to think fast, had to act fast to say, okay, G, you're here right now. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll cancel the booking. Take control. You can think when you are level-headed. I could have had it out with him there and then. He was a skinny dude. I could have said, F you, I've been traveling for 5 hours. It's red hot outside. I'm pissed off. I want to shower. I'm sweating. I've been in the same clothes all night. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't give a shit. Change the code. We're having it out. This is flying. That's flying. These things can happen. And it's happened to many of you. And I've probably been, in the past, not very often, but even I've been very frustrated in the past, been very angry in the past. But as you get older, you learn to zen out. You only learn to zen out when you put yourself in situations like this. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying go out there and put yourself in situations like this. But through these situations, if you stay calm and collected like I did, then you learn a lot about yourself. And I was very, very pleased with myself, to be fair. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. And it's a very, can I explain this? It's an amazing feeling. Like, it's great when you see, your children do well, or you see situations where you care about people and say, you know what, I'm rooting for you, bro. You did really well there. But when you do it yourself, it's a very different feeling. And sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit, and I think we should. We really deserve the credit at times to think, you know what, I kept it together there. Maybe that guy had a bad day. Maybe the Russian dude who was very adamant on not changing this lock, God knows why. Maybe, I don't know, I just thought, maybe he's not going to be in Pattaya long. If I change the lock, what if he can't change it back? What if I leave early? What if I die? All sorts of things could happen. Maybe he had his own fears, on why he didn't want to change the locks. And I just thought, well, I'm not going to sit here and question him and debate him on his fears. I gave him the benefit of doubt, bro. You know what, man? You don't want to do this, that's fine. I'll move. I was an inconvenience to me. I inconvenienced myself because now from that day, it took me 2 days to now find accommodation, which I'm over here. Because the second accommodation that I found just wasn't good enough. They didn't have the net. So, sometimes just stay calm Life isn't that serious. No one's getting alive. No one's getting out alive. We're all gonna die. So just be kind to somebody. If they're having a bad day, it's all right, bro. You take the L sometimes. Taking the L ain't the end of the world. Anyway, hopefully this gave you some value and a little bit of entertainment. Comment down below. We're back to daily uploads.